Hey, Jason, I got a question for you.
Yep.
What is the most common thing that people ignore with their car that may cost them more later?
Uh, Probably oil changes is the number one. If you go longer than you should on an oil change, it really does add up. So I mean, if you want to hit between 3 to 5,000 miles, depending on if you're using synthetic or conventional oil, I recommend always putting synthetic in. It's just a better oil, and you can go 5,000 miles. So, but if you go longer than that, it really does kind of compound up and start wearing down your engine, building up sludge in there. And that will eventually, you get to 120, 150,000 miles, and you're going to see some issues. Probably the second thing are brakes. A lot of people they ignore the squealing, the wear indicators when they're hitting. They'll just keep driving. Eventually, they'll grind into the rotor. Then you have to replace the rotor. Most of the time, you replace the rotors if they're warped or if they got grooves in them and you can't turn them. But if you catch them early enough, you can just throw pads on it and you'll be safe that way. Probably the third thing are tires. If you just let them get bald and there's no tread, that can lead to accidents, hydroplaning. You can get stuck on the side of the road because it just eventually will give out. Cords will get exposed. You'll hit a rock and whatever. So those are probably the most common things there.